So we got connected. I came down here to Melbourne, Florida, and I was investigating Mayor Paul Alfrey, the mayor of the city of Melbourne, and made quite a splash around here in this area. And you were former deputy chief for the Palm Bay Police Department, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you had reached out to me, wanted to do a little sit-down interview. I would love to pick your brain about police culture, about what's going on in the Palm Bay Police Department, because from what you've told me already off camera, it seems very questionable behavior, very concerning behavior for the public. So, first of all, if you want to tell the audience what's your background.
Yeah, no problem. So my background is I did 6 years in United States Marine Corps, so I was an infantryman. Right after that, as a lot of military do, they go right into law enforcement. So I did four and a half years in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and then I moved down here and I've been with Palm Bay. I was in Palm Bay from 2004 all the way until I was separated in 2024. And so I made it all the way to the rank of deputy chief. So I'm an FBI National Academy graduate. I've been to the senior management for policing. I've done the FBI trilogy, so I have all the background. And so I think, towards the latter of my career, I was seeing that there were things going on within my own agency and then throughout the country of where failed leadership at my level and above, where we weren't holding our officers accountable. We're actually justifying use of force incidents that shouldn't have been justified, and it started wearing down on me. And so I started speaking out as a deputy chief, still with my department.
While you were still active with the police department,
While I was still active.
All right, enough is enough. I'm going to start speaking out against these kind of misconduct and accountability, lack of accountability.
Yeah, I filed a whistleblower complaint with my city attorney, my city manager, while I was employed, while I was a deputy chief, against my chief, and for some of the actions that he failed to recognize, that he failed to hold officers accountable. We were injuring our citizens, killed our citizens unnecessarily, and when we as leaders fail to hold our officers accountable, and then when we as leaders are not held accountable, that stuff just trickles down, and your community and your taxpayers, they're the ones that pay for that. When the lawsuits start coming, it's the taxpayers that foot that bill. It's not the chiefs, it's not the deputy chiefs, and it's not the officers. And so that's kind of where I've now spoken. And I'll be honest, I've done this for 15 months at city councils, and I've went all over. I've been on Brevard News. I've traveled Coppeville down south, and I've been trying to get my message out. And then when I saw that you came into Melbourne, and the splash that you made, that's when I was like, man, I really want to see how he's getting his message out, because councils don't care. Your city leaders don't care. Your elected officials don't.